Bismillah. So we're gonna be starting with this paper to create our template, and we're gonna be copying our template onto our construction paper, which then we will fold and assemble into this. So the other items we need is a string. I think students in the past who didn't have a yarn have used dental floss, which I thought was pretty genius. And then I guess we have a participant. Sorry?
I don't have a string.
You don't have a string? Do you have floss, or let's see. What's another alternative? I think you could probably use paper. So let's try out paper together. So we'll try to make a long strip out of paper so you can hang it in the middle with paper. Okay, so if anyone doesn't have string, we'll figure out an alternative. Cool? All right, so the first thing we want to start is by creating a template. And we don't need this because we're going to make two. This is a template from a previous project. So we're going to be making two from each paper. We're making a mobile, so it just came from outside. So I'm going to get the materials scattered. Oh, no problem. All you need is paper, construction paper, and scissors and glue. Everything else you can kind of grab if you have it. And if you don't, it's okay. That's okay. Uh-huh.
Do a jiha.
Yes.
I have this cut out already.
Oh, okay. You could use that, and you could trace it onto your paper. So
I'm gonna trace it onto my paper because my mom told me to do that. She already wrote it. And She already cut it out.
Great.
Are we supposed to cut out the shape before class?
No, we're gonna do it together. I'm gonna show you how. Okay. So she already had one. That's okay. So what I want you to do, if you're starting from scratch, is what I anticipated people to just be beginning from scratch. So you're going to take a regular piece of drawing paper. Right. And I just want you to fold it in half, like just fold it in half like a book, and just crease it. And then you're going to open it. And that was just to size it because you're just going to cut it up the middle. So if you don't want to crease it and you can find the middle, generally speaking, then just cut up the middle. But if you felt like you wanted to make it evenly halved, actually sometimes the crease makes it like more difficult. But anyway, I just wanted to help people size it. So now you're going to have a smaller piece of paper, and the extra piece of paper, we're just going to put aside. So we're working with this now to make our template right here. So I'll give you a chance to.
My piece of paper.
You have a piece of paper. So you want to put it the landscape way, this way from side to side, and then just give me half of that. Just cut it down the middle. So Maripat, this is, I think I talked about it in class the other day. I invited you to come. We're making the mobile. So. Okay, good. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Does everybody else have it? A half a sheet of paper? Yeah. Okay, good. Noor, you have it? Okay, looks like Bismillah. Okay, what do you do? Okay, right. So what we're going to do is now we have this piece of paper. Now we're just going to fold this in half. Okay, we just wanted to do that for sizing. So now we're folding that in half. So now we have a half of a sheet of paper now folded in half, and then you're going to grab a pencil. So now you want to have this narrow little book shape right here, and you want to have a pencil.
So we folded it in half again?
Yeah, so then you just fold it in half, but we're not going to cut it this time. So you're just going to fold it in half again, like this.
My paper's a little bit fat.
Sorry?
My paper is a little bit fat.
Oh, you mean it's thick paper?
I mean, it's like a little bit fat. I cut it like a little bit fat.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, let me know when you have that folded, inshallah. Yes, good. Yeah. Okay, give it a nice crease on the edge there. Make sure it's a nice sharp crease. Good. All right. Now what we want to do.
I already cut out mine.
Oh, wow, that was speedy. Okay, so, but I'm gonna help people who wouldn't visually just cut it. Oh, I see, because you traced yours, right? So I just want to show you what's happening here. Have you ever folded a piece of paper and then you made a heart shape, right? So you fold it and you make a half a heart and then you cut it and you get a perfect shaped heart. So we're gonna do the same thing here, but with this not lane shape. So first I want you to make a line that goes straight up like this, from here to about here. It's just like a slant, like going up a straight hill. And then once you have that, now I want you to bring it in here like this. So now we have like this arrow triangle type of shape.
We're making a sandala now.
Yes. We're making the shape. Exactly. And so once you do that, now we're going to make like this hill shape. The hill goes up to here. And then we're going to keep following it, but we want it to go into a tip like that. So then we have this shape like that. And now I don't know if you're right-handed or left-handed, but I'm right-handed. So I'll be cutting. So I'm holding it from the closed side. See where it's closed? And this is the open side.
I made my sandala small. I drew like a little bit small. I didn't make it that big.
It will still work, but if you want to make it bigger, then you can use the same paper. Just go over the lines again. Okay.
Sister Wajiha, you fold your paper in half, and then you're gonna have two pieces, and then you're gonna fold one of the pieces like this, right?
Yeah. Yes. Perfect.
Okay.
Good job. Okay. Yes. Okay. And now once you have that shape, I'll let you catch up. Bismillah. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad. Good. Okay, Noor. Good. All right. So now you have two of them. Good. So we're going to need 4, but I'm using 2 colors because I think I like the way that looks with the contrast. But if you want to pick one color, that's fine. If you want to pick 2 colors.
Orange and pink.
Those are lovely. That's a good match. Also, you can have every side a different color as well. So it's completely your design, mashallah. So once
a little bit bigger.
Good. All right. So now we're going to cut into it. And I'm going to take from this side, I'm holding it from the closed side. And I'm just going to clip off the excess paper.
We already did that. Sister Wajiha?
Yes.
I'm not at my house. I'm spending the night at my grandparents. So I don't have construction paper, but can I take a plain white paper and just color it?
Definitely. Yes. Plain white paper would work wonderful.
Okay. So I folded my half. What do I do next?
Okay. So then you're going to draw the shape. Let me just show you one more time, Asma, because I think I went ahead. Let me just show you how to draw the shape one more time, okay?
Okay.
And for your reference, you can make these larger. Like you could use an entire sheet of paper, but it would take 4 sheets of construction paper. So it would you can make it larger. But just for this example, I'm showing you how to make it this size. And in the future, in your own time, you can make it a larger size. So what you do, Asma, is first you make a line that goes up like this.
Okay, does it touch all the way?
No, not all the way to the corner. You want to leave some space because,
okay.
And then you go in like this. So this is like the bottom portion.
Okay.
Okay. And then you're going to go around like this. So it's like a hill.
Like this?
Looks fabulous. Yes. And now you want to close up the top and it goes into a point like this. So you just make the shape like this.
Okay, thank you.
And my pleasure. That looks lovely, Yahya. Oh, mashallah. Yeah, I think the top part is a little bit, if the top part's a little bigger than you want it to be, you can trim it down from once it's folded, you can trim it down. But it looks great. That will give you more space to also to draw on. So it looks really nice.
And then I cut it out, right?
Yes, and then you cut it out. Yes, exactly. And then you will have that. This is so that's the one from yesterday. So this is for this is what you'd have on your template, and then you're gonna lay your template down onto your colored construction paper, the one you've selected, and we're gonna make duplicates.
We do it on the folded side, right? Not the other side.
Oh, you mean cutting it? Do you mean folded? What do you mean?
No, should we do it on this side or this side? The one.
Oh, it doesn't matter because it's the same shape on either side that you lay down. So you just want to lay it down here. And then if you're right-handed, you're going to hold it down with your left hand. And you're going to use your right. I'll use a darker marker so you can see.
Like this, Sister Wajiha, yours looks better.
Here, let me see the bottom, hon. Let me see the bottom. Oh, I see. It's a little bit angled. So
Yeah.
that middle section is going to be a little bit narrow. Do you want to try again and just make the middle part a little more curved?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because the middle section, it won't support the whole mobile if it's that narrow. So, okay. So now I'm going to trace this. But you got it. It's just a little adjustment.
Can I trim it a little bit to see if it works?
Sure. Yes, you can trim it and see how that works. So I'm just gonna now at this point I'm just tracing this shape. So I'm gonna be using these as for my mobile itself.
So like this, Sister Wajiha.
Yes, I think the middle section, it should work. Inshallah, it will work. We'll try it.
Okay.
Asma, do you have yarn with you?
No.
Okay, so we'll use paper. Do you have glue?
Yes, I should. Yes.
Okay. So if you have paper and glue, I think we can make this because somebody else doesn't have yarn. So we're going to try to make a string with yarn, like a strip of paper and as a substitute for yarn.
Do you think maybe instead of using glue, do you think tape will work?
Yes, tape. I know for a fact will work.
I think I made it a little better this time.
Okay, good. And then I did 2 on the orange, and now I'm doing 2 on the red. Or is this kind of pinkish red?
We also have to do it on the second color?
Yes, so 2 on one color and 2 on the other color. Or if you have white paper, you can just do it on all plain printing paper, and then we're gonna add our designs on it. So I'm gonna make it your own.
Sister Wajiha.
Yes.
This is what my mom cut out at first.
Okay. Oh, that looks great.
I have all of my.
Oh my goodness, mashallah, you got a whole collection. It's beautiful, rainbow. It's gonna look so pretty, mashallah. Yay. Okay, good. So let us catch up to you then, Noor, because we're we seem behind you. So now that I've
I don't even know what to do next.
You can start designing your patterns. So you can take your marker and you can start putting patterns and drawing beautiful patterns on each one. That's the next step that we'll catch up to.
Wait, does it have to be the exactly same size, both of them on the same paper?
You want them to be all the same size. You definitely want them all the same size. So.
Okay, I did one whole paper already. This was what I did.
Okay. I can't see you too well, but I trust you.
second paper.
And then just put your scrap paper aside for recycling, inshallah.
This is the first one on my second paper.
Okay.
You see it? No, I can see it. Okay, I've done both my papers. Now I cut them all out, right?
Right, so now we want, exactly, now you want to cut out all 4 copies of your template, exactly.
Okay, I'm gonna cut them out now.
Okay. How is Khalid and Inaya doing, and Nafisa and Miriam, Fatima Mendez, Mary Pot? Where have you all gotten to the point of, because I see some of you where you're at, but others of
I
you.
just finished.
We're
Okay,
cutting
good.
right now.
Cutting now? Okay.
Well,
So
I
if,
know for still drawing, so I'm the one who's cutting.
okay. So so those who have can cut them out, they can start drawing some designs. I think on construction paper, marker works best. Okay.
Now I'm cutting.
You're cutting?
Yeah, now I'm cutting.
Okay. Perfect. Sounds perfect. Okay.
My Sandala got a little bit ripped because I'm not that good at cutting.
Oh, it got a little, I think the rip should probably melt. Once we glue it down, it will melt into the whole construction. So don't worry about it too much, unless it's like,
My whole Sandala got ruined now.
oh, it did? Can you do it again, Yahya? Can you put it together again?
Like I ruined the cutting and stuff. I got all ruined. I have to do it one more again then.
Okay, just do one more again. You can do it.
Miss Wajiha,
Yes?
I joined a little late. Can you tell
Okay.
me what we're doing?
Okay, sure. Let's see. Okay, well, everyone's coloring their sandalas. Let me show you, Zaria, really quickly. Okay. What I want you to do is take a half a piece of paper. So if you take a, do you have your supplies there, Zaria, that were listed in the event?
Yes.
Okay, so I need you to cut like a plain piece of paper. I need you to just cut it in half first. That's first step.
Okay, and get a piece of, I'm gonna cut it in half.
Yeah, Just cut it down the middle in half.
Okay, I'm cutting it right now.
Okay.
I drew my second one again. I'm gonna have to cut it out.
Okay.
And Wajiha,
Yes.
you like my design?
Let's see that. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at that's a gorgeous design. I love it. Very beautiful.
Thank you.
Good. All right, Zaria, do you have your half piece of paper now? Yes?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so now I want you to just fold it in half the same way. Just fold it in half like this, like a book. Just fold it and crease it.
Okay, I'm gonna fold it. Okay, I folded it.
Good. Now I want you to take your pencil. Okay. And I want you to just draw a line up like this.
Draw a line up like this.
Yeah, but don't go all the way to the edge. Leave a little space. And then make another line that goes like this. And then
Okay.
I want you to just go around. And I want you to complete a shape that looks like this. Like you make this big mountain with it goes down, that goes down to the tip.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm,
you got it?
mhm. Yes.
Yes? Okay, so then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your scissors and you're gonna cut that shape out from the closed side. And actually, if you cut it from, so you're just gonna cut the whole thing out like this. You're gonna cut where you traced. Like this. Okay? And once you do that, let me know and I'll show you what to do next. And for those who have their construction pieces, just you can be designing your art.
Okay, I did it.
I finished cutting my.
You cut it out.
Thank you, I did it.
Oh, okay. Oh, that looks nice. Yeah, yeah, good. That looks great.
I did it.
Zaria, you did that? Okay, good. So then good. So what you want to do, that looks great, Zaria, wonderful. What you want to do now is pick 2 colors of construction paper. Like I picked 1 sheet of orange and 1 sheet of red. But for example, because I have it handy, say I'm going to use purple. So now this template that you made, you're going to lay it down on your construction paper and you're going to trace it out. You're going to put marker around it and then you want 4 of them. So you want 2 of one color and 2 of another color. Does that make sense?
I need 2 of orange color and 2 of red color.
Okay, 2 of orange color and 2 of any other, whichever colors you love.
I'm gonna follow you.
Okay. You're welcome to come along on the red and orange spot.
I'm not so good at tracing.
Oh yeah, it takes a little patience, but don't worry about it. And if you get lines that show outside, it's okay because we can use the inside and they don't have to show. So.
Okay, my camera's on. No, it's off.
So then you just make a pattern on them that you like Any pattern. You can even write poetry. You can write, I love you, Ya Rasulullah. I want to follow in your footsteps, Ya Rasulullah. Oh Allah, I love your Prophet. Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Whatever comes to your heart.
This is my second Sandala. It's a little bit ragged from one edge though.
It's okay. Like once we put it together, we can trim the edge a little bit, but it just generally needs to be the same size. Otherwise, it doesn't fit together the way you want. So yeah, do your best and then we fix up anything other.
That's your orange now.
I'm gonna make my designs on my two sandals before I cut the other two.
Okay.
Sister Wajiha, do these look okay? I made 4. I made them with white paper though.
It looks great. Now, if you have some markers or pencil,
Yeah.
colored pencils, anything, you can just make a beautiful pattern that you love.
Okay, thank you.
Looks great.
We have to make it like we have to make a design in the whole sandala, right? Like the whole thing.
Oh, no. You can just put anything you want. You can just put one symbol. You can put one mark. You don't have to add everything on every part, okay? You can just make any pattern you want. I'm just doing some simple shapes here.
Okay.
Yeah. Anything that you like. That's your design.
I'm using a lot of different colors.
Okay. I think that will look great with a lot of colors. So Zaria, you're already cutting out? Good job. I see you there.
Yeah. I'm almost done. I'm just putting another bed out, then I'll be also designing.
Perfect. You cut right up. Alhamdulillah.
This is my first sandala. I finished the whole thing.
Whoa, that looks so beautiful. What a nice design. Love it.
Sister Wajiha, I'm done with that, so what do I have to do next?
So did you put a pattern on it? Did you draw
Yeah.
anything? Yeah? Okay, so after, if you're at that stage, what you want to do is you want to take your sandala and you want to fold it with the pattern side in, and you need to fold all 4 of them so they're all
But
have a,
you don't want to have to see the pattern. You don't want to see this. You want to
yeah, you
fold
want,
it.
yes, exactly. You want to fold it so the pattern is on the inside. You're going to see it later, but for right now, you want to fold it this way so the pattern's on the inside. Yes, exactly. Because the inside will become the outside once we glue it together.
So we need glue for this?
You said you have tape, right?
Yes.
So you can tape it together too, but you're also gonna, because you're using paper, you're gonna need to use a long, thin piece of paper, not string. So we're gonna have to make like,
I have like this yellow duct tape I can use.
that might be hard though, because it's, you mean that's the tape you have?
I have more I have different kinds of tape. Like I have this one.
Is that clear? Yeah, I would say stick with the clear tape. But for the string down the middle, because look, the whole construction is held together by this string in the middle, okay? So if you don't have a string, what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut a thin strip of paper to make a paper string that's gonna go down the middle and we'll hold it all together. So you need to cut 2 of these and then tape them together so you have a really long string you can put down the middle of your mobile, okay?
Okay. So when we fold them, we want them to be equal size.
Yeah, we want them to be equal size, but if it's not exactly perfect, you can,
I just did a little trim.
yes, you can trim it. Exactly.
I'm still on the drawing the design part.
Okay, sure. No, don't worry about that. It's good. I think you're not alone. There's others who are still on that stage.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that's okay. That's a good time to take a lot of time and put it your own artistic flair into it. So I'll add some more designs into mine too.
Here's my second sandala. Look.
See, beautiful. That's gorgeous.
Thanks. I have to cut out 2 more and then make those. I'm almost done.
Sister Wajiha, it's getting thin in the middle and it's like almost breaking. Can I just add a small piece of tape right here?
Yes, yeah, you should do that. Yes. Add some tape in the middle.
I'm all done. What's the next step?
Auntie Wajiha,
Yes.
I made this.
Let's see. Oh, what a nice pattern. Mashallah, that's gorgeous.
And then I did this.
Wow, nice. Mashallah.
And then I did this.
Oh, beautiful. Rasulullah, hearts and hearts. Love it.
Then this.
MashaAllah, so beautiful. This is gonna look great.
After I fold all of them, then what do I do?
Okay, so the next step after you, oh, you folded them. So now do you have string? If you have string or you have paper, which whenever you have, you want to lay that out of the long way like this.
I don't have either of them. I have to go get it, but actually my mom said I have to go to eat dinner.
Okay, so you can finish watching the rest of this on YouTube after I post it. Okay, Noor?
Okay.
Okay, enjoy your
Bye.
dinner. Bye.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Okay. So once you have all of them designed and folded, the next thing is the string. And
No, listen, I only have one more Sandala to cut, then I have to decorate.
okay, no pressure. Don't worry. We're here. We got time. All is well.
Can I use like brown and black and stuff, like colors like those?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're still waiting to go to the next phase, then you can go back to your designs like I'm doing, and I'm just doing some more drawing on my designs. I'm
Yeah.
just adding some different colors.
I made this design for my one of my sandalas.
Oh, that's beautiful. Look at the flower. Yeah, Drew. That's gorgeous.
Rose. I'm not a fan of rose.
Rose. So for the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, that's beautiful. Yeah. MashaAllah.
I only have one more to cut out and then make a design, then I'll like start doing the other stuff.
Okay.
I finished doing my drawing. What should I do now?
Okay, did you fold them? So what you want to do after that is fold each one of them so that the pattern goes on the inside.
Okay.
Okay. Fold it right down, the crease it up, line it up and crease it right like that.
But it's not exactly that shape, because when I was cutting it to the same exact shape, then it turned into a different shape.
Okay, if that happened, you can trim it. And even if it's not exactly the same shape, it's okay. It'll work out.
Trimmed it, that's when it happened.
I see, I see. Okay. All right, we'll put it together. It'll work out great in the end. Inshallah.
Yeah.
Okay, shall I? Okay. So if you don't have a string, what you wanted to do was cut a piece of paper that's thin like this, and then you wanted to tape it together so that you have the equivalent of a string. Because you have to have a center string or a center piece of tape to get this to stick together and hang.
Sister Wajiha,
Yes. Uh-huh.
when will you post the video?
Inshallah soon. I don't think I won't need to edit it. It might be a little boring sometimes because it's quiet for a long time, but I'm trying to learn how to edit to fast forward and whatnot, but I'll just post it as it is. So it won't take me long then.
Okay, I think I'll do it there because I have construction paper and stuff, and my mom can help me do it.
Yes, for sure. Inshallah. I'll try to post it probably tomorrow morning.
Okay.
If I can, I'll do that tonight.
Okay. Thank you, Sister Wajiha.
You're most welcome, dear. Are you going to try to make it with this white paper tonight? Or are you going to do it later?
Probably later.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to need my mom's help.
I got it. Gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, inshallah.
She keeps getting super duper thin, and then the middle just keeps doing it, and I've already made it like 5 times, so
Okay.
I'm just going to wait until my mom comes.
Okay.
Okay. Assalamualaikum.
Sumaya, you're there? Yes, we're already down to the main phases, but if you can cut 4 of these, like in the next few minutes, you could definitely catch up. So I just showed how to cut these, like the same way you cut out a heart, you know, a double-sided heart when you just draw half the heart and then you cut its 2 sides. So we did the same thing, but to cut a Sandala shape.
Yeah, I'm done my next one.
So
all different designs. Like I did them all different designs.
Oh, I love it. That's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. So Sumaya, if you can cut out 4 of these, you could still catch up for sure.
Question: how do I like stick them together? Like put them.
Okay, so that's what I'm going to show right now. Okay. So once we're ready, we're going to take one of them, any one of them. You can pick any of the 4, and you're going to put it face down. With the pattern is going to be facing down. Okay.
Okay.
And then what you want to do, if you're using string or if you're using like a paper type of string.
I'm gonna use some yarn.
Okay, yarn is fine. So you're gonna
Let's
use,
put
you're
the
gonna,
glue exactly in the middle.
yeah, so you put the glue all the way down the middle and you really get kind of loaded on there because as much as you can, because it really relies on it. So you're gonna want your string to go past the top so you can use the top string to hang. So you don't want it to start here. You want it to go past. Can you see that in my video, how like my string is going past the top?
Now,
Yeah.
yeah.
Exactly. So then I'm going to pull it up there and I'm going to press it into that glue. This first string is kind of the most important because, you know, it's kind of the anchor for the whole system to run.
Understood.
Yes, exactly. So that's where it is right now. So you want to get that string on there and then it should also hang past a little down on the bottom here. So a little bit above and also a little bit below, because if you want to make a pom-pom, you can add it to the bottom.
You see, you just like you press it in good into the glue.
Yeah, so you can just use your finger and just push it in there
Got it.
and it should be stuck. All right.
Okay, got it. Yeah, my yarn is like multiple colors, like it's different colors. It's like kind of like goldish and whitish and grayish and like the really dark brownish and stuff.
Okay.
These
Sounds
colors.
great.
And it's
Sounds
like whitish kind of.
good.
So
Okay,
how much would it be?
I want to wait for everyone to catch up because once I show this once and mine is glued together, I can't really show it again. So just if people can let me know if they're ready for how I'm gonna glue. Otherwise, because I want to show how to glue it, but I can't, once I glue it once, I can't then go back and show again because it'll be glued, if that makes sense.
No worries, you can continue. I was trying to get Samaya on here, but it seems like it's a little bit too rushed.
Yeah.
So I'm watching, so I can maybe help her with it afterwards. But you
Okay.
can just go ahead and continue. Thank you, Ajiha.
Okay, Bhagavati, there's going to be also, I'm going to post the recording as well, so you can follow it tomorrow on the
Okay.
YouTube. Yeah.
Okay. Chill.
Mhm. And also for Nafisa and Miriam and Maripad and Khalid and Inaya, and I can't see the third name. Then I know that, I don't know if you're all caught up enough to start gluing.
Yeah, I'm sticking my string on.
I am too.
Okay, great, perfect.
Yusuf just hasn't done
Yeah,
it.
I stuck my my yarn in the glue. Now what? So I just stick
Okay.
the other ones.
I just want to check with Nafisa. Are you ready to start gluing it together? Yeah? Okay. So you put your string on the back here. We want to get the string on the back. And then okay, so let me just show those who are ready. So you folded it like this. So what you want to do is put glue on this side and you want to stick this side down to this side. You want to line it up. And so you see how now it's sticking up, but you don't want to stick this side down yet, because then what you're going to do is take your other color and you're going to stick this side to this side. Does that make sense? Yeah?
Can you show what you did again?
Sure, definitely. So you have this one, it's laying down. This is the first one. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take the next one. It's going to face this way. You're going to glue this side and you're going to stick it down to here. So now you have something that's already starting to look like the final shape. Then you're going to take the alternate color. You're going to switch colors. So in red, orange, it's going to go back to orange. And then I'm going to take from these two sides, I'm going to stick these two sides together. And then from this one over here, I'm going to stick this one into the last slot and stick these sides together. Does that make sense?
That's confusing. I don't understand. Can you like show it one last time? It's kind of confusing.
Sure, yeah, definitely. Okay, so this is laying flat like this. And now I have this side, it's folded like this.
Yep.
So now this side, this part, you can just put glue right here on this side if you want.
I did that.
And then you're gonna stick it down and you're gonna line it up here and stick it down here like this.
I started with orange, so then I have to do pink and then orange and then pink, right?
Yes, yes. So you want to alternate it so it looks like a pattern. And then you're gonna put glue on this side and you're gonna stick. So it's kind of like a puzzle. You're just, the sides that fit together, you're just sticking them together now. That's all you're doing. You're just fitting the sides that match up, you're just matching them up together. And this one goes in here and it's all gonna stick together until it's like it's a three-dimensional.
Okay.
Yeah, does that make sense, everybody? Okay, well, I'm gonna start doing it then. I'm gonna start gluing mine down because I can really only show that once, because once it's glued down, then it's just a theory.
Can you do it one more time?
Yes, okay. So now it's laying flat, right? You got your, do you have your first one like this with the string on? You have this?
Oh,
Okay, well, you need to have it like this first.
because I was still designing.
Okay, but you can design even after it's made. So do you want to put the string on now?
But
Yeah.
how do you do that? How do you do that?
So you just lay it down with the pattern facing down to the table. You listening? Yes. You have it facing down, and then you put glue down the middle and you stick the string on, and you need a little bit passing over the top and a little bit passing over the bottom. Okay, Mama's helping you?
Yeah.
Yay, Mama. Thank you, Mama.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
We can help you with it. Yeah, here is your glue. There you go. Okay. You can ask her what is this? What is this thing that we are doing, right? This one or this one? Which one do you want to do?
Oh, looks like Yahya did it. You did it, Yahya.
There's more glue there.
There is one under my.
Good job. Do you have a string in the middle there?
There is a glue stick, white glue stick under my desk. Go get it.
Good. Now that's where you're going to hang it from. Did you bring any beads or anything?
No, I don't have beads actually, so I'll probably like just leave it like that, I guess.
Yeah, you can leave it like that. And also, okay. All right. I'm just waiting for Zaria, and I'm going to show again how to glue it. And then we'll glue it. Inshallah.
Yes, please go ahead, Sister Wajiha. She is gonna catch up.
Sure. Okay. So
Yes.
now is everybody else ready for me to glue this down? So I'm going to put glue on this side of the
I have a
paper.
question. So
Okay.
after you put your two sides, then you fold your last one and you put it all on top of this, right? You fold it,
Yes.
put it like all the way in the middle, like that covering the string.
Yes. You exactly. You fit it into that last slot.
Yeah,
And
you
you-
also put glue on top of the string and then you stick it.
No, you can use like the walls of the two. So then if you just wait till I get to that point, then you can see how I do it. Okay.
Okay.
Just because I'll be to that point in a second.
Know what she's
So now what I did is I just glued this down here.
Okay.
So
yeah.
now it's just looking like this right now. So I have the flat one, and then I have one that's just half stuck down.
Some glue right
Got
here.
The other part is sticking up.
Mhm.
Now I'm going to take the opposite color, and I'm going to make it so that the sides that match up in the shape, they match up together.
Just dabbing here.
No, you don't do that.
We do.
You do
How
that.
does
It's
this?
only for the string. Because then all of this will become a design, right?
Okay, so now this side over here is going to match up to this side. So basically, however the shapes they click and match together, it's it's no mystery. Just because you can see the
Oh,
shape,
you're supposed to glue both sides. Oh.
You don't
if you need to glue both sides, it really depends on your paper and it depends on your glue. So yeah, look, this is where I'm at. I have my last section right here, right? So I have this is my first one. Then I put this one and it connected to my third one. And now I have one open section, right? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to glue both of these sides, and this piece is going to go into there. So let me just put the glue down.
On each side, the whole thing.
Yeah, on both sides here, because this last one is going to be the closing one.
Understood.
Closing piece. Yes. Okay, great.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi
I
wa
just
barakatuh.
came in. What are you doing?
Oh, we're just finishing up now, Sumaya. So I'm going to be having I will post this on YouTube so you can follow along there. But right now we're literally
I
just
already have my cutouts, but I don't know how to do it.
Okay. Do you have a string?
Yeah, I have blue string.
try to clean it up.
Okay. because
Are
I
you-
already closed mine up, it'll be a little bit hard for me to show you how to post it to stick it together, because I already pasted mine together.
Yeah, you can draw on later on. Actually,
I know a very quick one.
but isn't she doing more? Why? is
Yeah.
it moving?
So,
Did
but
you-
Sumaya, if it makes sense to you, as much as you can try, what you do is you lay down your shape and you put string down in the middle section. You glue it down to the middle section.
Okay.
Okay. And then do you have them all folded, right?
Yeah.
Then you glue down one folded side to the flat section and you just keep gluing all the sides together until they look like this shape. I don't know if that description was helpful, because that's why I kind of could only demonstrate it once, because
Put this. I think so.
Okay, I finished my whole one. This is how it looks here.
How many do you attach?
4. So
Mine.
that we have 4 panels. So it has 4 panels that are all bent, and you put it good. Yeah, that looks amazing, mashallah. Really good.
4 panels.
It should have 4 panels. And then if it's going over, you can also trim it.
So now we're
Because
gonna make the pom-poms, right?
Yes, now I'm going to do a pom-pom. I know there's another way to do it, but I'll just show the way that I do it. And I know there's I think a very technical way of doing it, but I'm just going to show how.
I'm not that good at cutting.
Okay, so I have, this is
I think
this
I
part
might
is
know how
done.
to make it.
I'm sorry?
I think I might know how to make it.
Oh, yes, I would spotlight you, but I'm not going to edit this video, so I wouldn't want to put you on recording. So I'm not going to put you in the video, okay, Sumaya, because I wouldn't want to do that and to put
Wait,
it.
are you recording?
Yeah, but it's only pointing to my camera, so I don't share any of your cameras. You understand? So
Oh.
that's all. Yeah, so that's why I don't share the screen. So okay, if you want to make a pom-pom, you just take your 4 fingers like this, and you take the string and you wrap it around all your fingers like this. As big as you want your pom-pom to be is how many times you go around. So this one, I don't know, is probably I went around a 10 times or so, more, maybe 15 times. So
Only the first 4 of your fingers, right? You don't put your thumb.
No, because I used my thumb to hold the string down.
Oh yeah, so you leave your thumb out then. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I kind of spread my fingers a little bit apart, otherwise it's too small. Especially
I forgot how you do it.
Okay, here, let me start from the beginning.
Okay, I was just getting my yarn.
Sure. Okay, so first what I do is I hold it with my thumb. I just take it like that and I sort of spread my fingers apart like that. And then I just start to wind it around all my fingers like this. As big and thick as I want to have my pom-pom. Okay, so that's pretty big. That's enough for me. So what I do then is I just cut it off the reel of yarn like that. And then I take the whole bunch of it. Good, I see you're still winding, so I'll just hold in this position.
I don't even know how many winds I did. I wasn't even counting.
It's okay, you don't need to count. It's not a technical number. So then you have this whole unit like this. So you want to grab the whole bunch of it, grab the whole bunch and just pull it off your fingers. So basically you have this lasso type of rope. It's basically
What is this that you're making?
We're making this, you see it's like a pom-pom that hangs off the bottom.
Yeah.
So that's what we're making. So then once you have it like that, you can just gently place it down like this, put it down on your space, because what you need to do at this point is just cut a little piece of yarn like this. And you're just gonna loop it through the top and you're gonna close it all together. Does that make sense? Yeah.
So you just put one piece of yarn and then tie the whole thing and make a knot?
Yes, and you make a tight knot, exactly.
Okay, understand.
Good. And I'm going to tie it together. I'll tie it like, so now it looks like this. Now it's tied at the top and I still have my loop here, but I don't want it to be like just a loop, like it looks like, you know, like a backyard hose all wound up, right? So I want to have it like dangle down like a pom-pom. So to do that, I'm just going to, from where the center on the bottom is, I'm just going to cut through all those strings. See, yeah. So
I know how to make it from you showing us on the day that last Saturday, because when
and I remember the nice sisters, they also showed you their way of doing that as well. So if it doesn't go together, if it doesn't fall together, you can take another string and you can tie it to kind of hold it together on the top. But if it hangs down, then it's fine like that. But sometimes I put a second string that kind of just like pinches it together on the top like that.
Happened to mine. It was like a totally. So I'm gonna have to start again. This is gonna happen.
Oh yeah, it separates. That's normal. So all you want to do once it's separated like that, yeah, is take one more. This is the last step. What you do is you just take the last piece. You take another little piece of string, the same way you did to tie it together. Is you take one last piece of string, and you basically, you know how a broom, right? A broom, it has like all the broom, and then on the top it has something that binds it together. So you take, this is just like a broom. So you take
just one more, make another knot.
Yeah, and you just tie all of those little pom-pom strings together like this, and you just squeeze it together like that, and
Okay,
it's done.
1 sec, let me do it.
Yeah. And if you want, like mine aren't even, so I'm going to trim it up to make it look a little more even. So it's like that. And then I would just, if you have beads, somebody mentioned they have some Fruit Loops, which is cute, or Cheerios, I guess you could use. And you can, if you want to put some beads on there, you can string those.
Miss Madiha, what is
Yes?
this project about?
What is it about?
Yeah.
That's a good question. So the Isra and the Mi'raj is coming up. And I don't know if you know from the story, but the Prophet ﷺ, he was permitted to enter past the Sidratul Muntaha, which is the farthest point that even Angel Jibril could not, so he couldn't surpass that location. And when he went there, he went to take, this is where the Arsh of Allah is, and he was entering the presence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam went to take off his shoes, because he was, when we enter sacred space, what do? We take off our shoes. But he went to take off his shoes, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told him to leave his shoes on. So actually this shape is a shape of the shape of the sandals of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And that's also a good time to remember.
I'm not sure if it's that good, but can you see it?
But you did it. It looks really good. So next Saturday, we're going to be doing this craft, but it's going to be in the daytime. It's from 1 to 2 p.m. And I'm going to share the link with all of you. And we're going to talk about the levels of paradise that the Prophet ﷺ, the levels of heaven. That
this whole thing?
Sorry?
You're going to make this whole thing?
Yeah, so it comes with a printout, so your parents can print this out.
Okay.
And then we're going to color it, and we're going to put the names of the prophets that the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ visited.
Okay.
Yeah. So now
my mom wanted you to send out the materials and stuff earlier, because then we're just digging through the trash can right after trash day.
What do you mean, for when? For tonight?
Send out the materials before the class.
I sent those earlier in the week. I sent the whole
So how do I attach the pom-pom to what do you call it, the Sandala thing?
So you just tie it to the bottom string. So once you have that, you can tie it together.
Okay. Okay.
I think I sent out the material list on Wednesday. So then I'm going to tie it together like that. And now it's done. And now I can hang it up in my home and feel so happy.
Now you understand what the project is about? Huh?
How do you connect the pom-pom to the paper thing?
Okay, so then there should have been some extra string hanging off the bottom of your mobile. So then you just want to just tie those together. You're going to tie the strings from that to the bottom of this string that was hanging out from the bottom of your mobile. And then that's how you do it. And then you just trim up anything you want to even up. And yeah, you can hang it.
Okay, I'm already. I finished my whole. Here it is. Here it is.
Oh, it looks fantastic. That looks so wonderful.
Thank you.
Mashallah, yeah, good job. Does anybody else want to share theirs?
Can you is there a way that he not to be spotlighted, just that it could be like the camera could be
Bigger?
down, but not spotlighted.
Yeah, I know. I don't know how to do that without spotlighting it. So I didn't
I
want
can't see I can't see anything else except your spot your shared.
Oh, then you need to go into there's a top corner. There's a button on the top corner. It says view, VIEW. Do you see it on the top of your screen on the right?
Oh no, you just needed to swipe this way.
Yeah, okay, because it depends. And so you find Yahya. Yahya, hold up your craft. She wanted to see your final piece.
Here it is.
Do you see him, Sumaya?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, it looks so nice. He did a new design on every side of it. MashaAllah.
How do you make the pom-pom?
Okay, so the pom-pom is you take it like this and you hold it with your thumb like this. So put it on your hand and put it under your fingers like this and hold it with your thumb.
All right.
And then you kind of separate your fingers because you have small fingers. So you don't want to have it too small. So kind of separate them.
Mine. Can I leave now?
Yes, you can. So nice job, Yahya. Well done.
Welcome.
Okay. All right. And then what you do,
Can I
Zaria?
do mine later? Because I've been just watching.
Yes, of course. It'll be on YouTube, so you can follow on there, inshallah. So then, Zaria, what you do is you just start winding it around all your fingers like this. Just go around and around. Okay, Sumaya. It's okay. You don't, if you need to go. Okay, so you just wound it around, right? Zaria, are you watching?
Wait, I need to get a new string. This is way too little.
Okay.
Cut it later. Once you are done using it, then cut it. Yellow.
I don't hold it.
Hold on.
I don't know how that thing that says slow down came on my camera. Wrap it around.
Oh, I don't know either.
She's saying spread your fingers.
Oh.
Because your fingers are
Let me see. No.
And then you cut in the end.
How much do I wrap it?
Maybe I would say, like, let me see how many I have. 2, 4, 6, 8, like 10 or 12, 12 times maybe. Go around 12 loops.
It's made my hands again, guys. I need to keep them out spaced.
1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is enough. Now tell her I'm done.
I'm done.
Okay, good. Now you want to cut it off the extra from that's attached. So just cut it so it's loose. And now what you should have is like a loop like this,
Okay. Get my
like a
hand.
loop of string.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It should look like this now. So now then just gently place that on the table like this in front of you with keep it open with the loop inside. And then what you do is, oh, mashallah, Rehana and Farhan and Faizan. It looks so nice.
And then what do you do?
Okay, so then what you do is take another little piece of yarn like this.
Mhm.
You just cut off a little section like about this big, and you put it through all the layers of the loop like this. You put it through like this.
ये बाद में कर-
Okay.
This.
Give me a second.
Okay, and then
And then you're gonna tie that closed real tight. You're gonna just tie a knot and just close it up like this and just tie it together like this.
Okay.
Okay,
I tied it.
okay.
you got, yeah, so once it's tied, but it's still closed on the bottom. So we wanna cut that open like this. Looks good so far. So now the last thing you really wanna do is just cut, you can put your scissors in here and just cut it open. So now it's all like this, like dangling down like this.
Chalo, cut it.
Right, exactly. You got it exactly. So you want to cut through all those layers. Yes.
Yep.
Exactly. And that's great. And then if it's separating like that and you want your tassels to stick together, you can cut another little piece, Aria, like this, and you put it underneath, right? Like this, like you would put like your hair in a ponytail or something. And you're going to take like a string and just close it together, and that's going to make your tassels stick together if it looks like yours are separating. So that happens sometimes.
Hold on. Okay. Got it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you grab-
And then you would just attach that to the string that's coming out from the bottom.
Can tie it.
Yep.
Looks good, Sumaya. That's beautiful, Sumaya. You can, in the meantime, you can design those with your
They're
markers.
just the cutouts, but I'll design them and do the stuff like maybe after the class.
Okay,
I tied it.
good. So then the last thing you have to do is just tie it onto the bottom of your construction. Okay, to the string that was coming out of the bottom.
How do you do that?
Well, that's just like tying a knot. So if you can't do the knot, you can ask your mom to just tie it, or you could tape it. You can also tape it to the bottom. So if you want to do that.
Let's put some beads first. Select some beads and then we will tie it.
Yeah. If you have some beads, definitely add those. They added a lot of style on there. Wow, Nafisa, that looks, wow, look at your pom-pom. It's so beautiful. Good job. It's beautiful.
Purple one. This is what you need. You cannot take smaller beads.
And look at yours. That I love that yellow one there. Trying to see, I can't see the name because, hold on. I'm just trying to find you. Wait, who had the yellow one? Was that Khalid and Inaya? Oh yes, look at it. Oh, I see it's blue, it's yellow, it's pink. It's gorgeous. Wow, you all did so well. I know this one had a lot of parts, but you did it. Good job, everybody. MashaAllah.
Can we do a Kahoot game?
Oh, I don't have any Kahoot games ready for today, but inshallah, next class we will.
Can I show
Oh,
mine?
yes, Mary Pot, I'd love to see yours.
Huh?
And anybody who's willing, please send me a photo. Like you all have my WhatsApp, my phone number. You can, oh, Mary Pot, it looks so good. Wow, that looks so beautiful. Why do you put the name Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on there? That looks just so pretty. And I love how it's twirling.
My sister made one.
Oh, Hadia. Hediye. It looks so pretty, mashallah. That's gorgeous. Right. Okay, so I'm going to be closing the meeting now. If your mothers are willing to send me a photo, they all have my number. I always like to keep pictures of your arts. It makes me very happy. So inshallah. But I will see you in the next week. I'll be sharing. Oh, it looks really great, Inaya. It's so pretty. Wow, fantastic. And Zaria, wow, mashallah, look at that. You did it. It looks amazing. Oh, beautiful. Well done. Mashallah, all of you did a fantastic job. Mashallah. Okay, so I'll be sharing information in the group about next Saturday's event with the printable as well that you can print, inshallah. So until then, I bid you farewell. Take care. And inshallah, if you weren't able to follow, you can follow once I post this on the YouTube within the next day or so. Okay?
Thank you.
All right. Thank you too. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam.